Hey, 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 it is me, Nurse Dripiana, welcoming you to another fabulous episode of Inside the Dollhouse. Whether you know me as the IV Ninja or the Recovery Fairy Godmother, today I am going to be your guide on this journey through hydration and healing magic. And if you're wondering about that Dripiana name, when you've placed as many IVs as I have, then you earn a title like that. Listen, grab your drinks, because staying hydrated is always a flex. Get comfy if you can, and if you cannot, just bring those ears and eyes because the tea I'm about to spill, it's about to change your whole recovery game. Now, if you're new here, welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back, sis, because you already know how we do. Today, we're talking about something that has everybody in these streets confused, something near and dear to me, IV therapy. And trust me, after over a decade of experience, I've got some things to say. Before we dive into today's tea, though, let me introduce you to Dripping Wellness, your trusted concierge IV therapy team here in South Florida. While Dripping Wellness has been delivering excellence for over 3 years, I bring over a decade of experience in IV hydration and vitamin therapy, ensuring you receive unparalleled recovery support. What makes us different? We're not just any IV service. We're recovery specialists. Every treatment is customized to your needs. We provide concierge service right to your recovery space, Airbnb, hotel, private residence. Our IV cocktails are premium grade, not basic, and we offer comprehensive recovery support, including red light and compression therapy. Think of us as your recovery goddies. We're here to transform your healing experience from basic to magical. And now that you have met our wellness partner in crime, Dripping Wellness, and seen how we drip with intention, let's bring it back home to Dollhouse HQ, where the real glow up blueprint begins. This is more than just recovery, it's your elevation station. Dollhouse prepares you mind, body, and soul. Starting with the mind, we guide you through understanding your surgery, setting realistic expectations, and building a confident mindset. Then onto the body, we optimize your health and personalize wellness plans, ensuring your body is in peak condition for surgery. And now the soul, aligning your transformation goals to make sure that your emotional and spiritual selves are all on board, remembering your why. Dripping Wellness then steps in to physically prepare you, restoring your energy through targeted nutrients that replenish what surgery and stress deplete. Optimizing your fluid levels, ensuring your body is perfectly hydrated and ready to heal. Replenishing your vitamin stores, pumping in premium vitamins and minerals so that you're never running on empty. And remember, we don't do basic, we do premium. Each step is critical. Let me explain. I'm going to share a quick story about one of my dolls. We'll call her Michelle. She came in for a consultation. When I say came in, I mean a Zoom call. We do our consultations by Zoom, video, no video, whatever you feel comfortable with, but we do and we must talk. She came in for her consultation. She was overwhelmed by the choices, the horror stories she heard online, the Facebook groups, the Reddit subreddits, all the things. She realized that she didn't know if she was going to survive this, just the process of getting to surgery. And she didn't want to just survive her surgery. She wanted to thrive. She wanted to come out stronger, vibrant, and feeling fabulous. So, through our consultation and the dripping wellness preparations, the IVs that she received, Michelle felt informed, confident, and ready. Post surgery, she even gushed about how easy the recovery felt. You know, the minimal discomfort, the decrease in pain, the speedy return to her routine. Although I always say during your time of surgery, it's the time not to want to recover and return to your routine too quickly. Take the time to rest and to heal and to take the treatment that you're receiving because it's not going to last long. She had everybody asking what her secret was. Like, girl, what do you mean you were back at work in a week? You were driving what? At 3 days? 4 days? Everybody wanted to know what her secret was. And her secret really was just preparation, care, and of course, premium IV therapy. All the things. Now that you know how we prep you for success, let's tackle some of the biggest myths about IV therapy and let's set the record straight. This first myth has me rolling my eyes because I've heard this way too many times. And at this point, I am so glad that I'm able to share this with you because people say it's just expensive water. The IVs are just expensive water. And it is anything but. Your IV cocktails are custom crafted with essential electrolytes balanced just for you, supporting everything from basic hydration to complex bodily functions. Vitamins that support healing, including your vitamin B for immune support and B vitamins for energy. Minerals like magnesium and zinc that play roles in hundreds of bodily processes, and anti inflammatory components like glutathione that helps with the inflammation, which in turn helps with pain and supports healing. Cellular repair support, amino acids and peptides that help your body to repair muscles and tissues post op. And let's be clear, your body absorbs these intravenously, guaranteeing 100% absorption directly where it's needed most. So you have it readily available. You're not waiting for the medication to go into your stomach for it to start working, and you're waiting and waiting and waiting. Especially since you were just under anesthesia, the GI tract has slowed down. So there is a significant delay when you're taking medications post-op, especially that first 24, 48, even into 72 hours. You don't, it's not even a comparison to oral supplements that have to fight. They also lose their potency on the way down, so they're not as effective. The second myth is you don't need IVs if you can drink water, and this simply isn't true. Your body is under tremendous stress. Hydration needs spike because of tissue repair. Blood loss, the slowing down of the digestive system, delayed nutrient uptake. Those store bought, what do you call those things? Liquid IV, those liquid IV packages that you pour into the water bottle, those just aren't going to cut it when you get in from surgery on that day. It's definitely good to have around. Those packets are very good to restore electrolytes. And if you're going to drink enough water, it really can be beneficial. However, on those first couple days after surgery, that's not what you want. We're not going to cut those type of corners. Not when your body's trying to be the best it can be in recovery mode. The third myth that needs to just be tossed trash, put in the basura, is that all IV services are the same. And if you know that this is an absolute myth, a lie. And it's wild, but some providers actually just hang up saline and call it a day because it's easy. They just need fluids. However, with Dripping Wellness, when we come in post-op, we check your hemoglobin levels. We ensure your red blood cell counts are optimal for oxygen transport and overall healing. Formulas are adjusted based on your progress. If you get an IV on surgery day and then you get one 2 or 3 days later, the recipe will not be the same because your needs are going to be different. We're constantly monitoring and tweaking based on your healing process. How can we help? Premium quality compounds only, no cutting corners. Everything we use has medical grade standards. Expert IV placement, minimal pain, typically on the first stick. However, things can get tricky right after anesthesia, but comfort is paramount. This is about more than hydration. It's about perfecting the art of healing and recovery. With the myths debunked, it's time to now speak on the pre-op and the post-op IV. Why is the pre-op and post-op IV therapy a game changer? Because this strategy is key to having minimal discomfort, minimal pain, quicker healing. In the pre-op phase, we focus on safety. That's the most critical part. We eliminate any vitamins that might affect surgery, like vitamin E that has blood thinning properties. The goal is to strengthen your baseline, to lay the foundation for a quick and strong recovery. We tailor your IVs to your procedure needs. We know when to give you what based on years of experience. Post-op is where we truly step on the gas. Healing vitamins, vitamin C, zinc, B complex, recovery boosters like amino acid blends to promote muscle and skin healing, Mineral combinations like magnesium and zinc or glutathione for cellular support and energy boost, and even IV iron if necessary. Especially important if you're feeling low energy, lightheaded, or if surgery has depleted your stores. We want to make sure that you are up and running swiftly. In the post op phase, we also ensure that hemoglobin checks are simply routine. Every visit, if you have 2 or 3 IVs post op, you're going to have 2 or 3 hemoglobin checks because with the drainage, the way you feel, the time, everything, we're going to need to check again because it could go up, it could go down, and we don't want to miss that opportunity to make sure that you're safe and you get everything that you need. Beyond IV therapy, let's talk about Dripping Wellness's holistic recovery services that are included in the IV therapy experience. Red light therapy. Some of its benefits are accelerates healing. It penetrates deep into the skin layers, boosting regeneration. It reduces inflammation, minimizes scarring, promotes collagen production for that firmness, that glow, that youthful feeling. It enhances skin healing, giving you that magazine cover skin realness. Red light therapy is a game changer, and especially in that first 24 hours with the inflammation. Compression leg therapy. We also do that. It reduces post-op swelling by promoting the lymphatic drainage in the lower extremities or the legs. It improves circulation, speeds up recovery, prevents fluid retention, and at the end of the day, it makes you feel amazing. Just like those massages that you do not want to have that first day and you're a little nervous and then you finally get the massage and you're like, "Oh my goodness." You had no idea that getting that fluid off your body would bring such relief. Every single thing that we offer is, of course, brought to your recovery space because at Dripping Wellness, luxury is not an option. It's a standard. Now, I know there's some of you who won't be able to make it down to Miami, and don't worry, you're still a part of our family, and we want your recovery to be exceptional wherever you are. Across the country, there are reputable IV therapy companies that can replicate the protocols we provide at Dripping Wellness. And here's how to make sure you're covered. Book a consultation at thedollhousehq.com with me. We'll discuss your personalized needs, get your custom IV recipe, tailored formulations based on the best science, which is experience and seeing exactly what does what for who. Find a local IV provider. Once you do that, you're going to be armed with your formula. You know exactly what to ask for. And then lastly, you receive proper post-op care, ensuring smooth, effective recovery. When thinking about price, though, remember quality matters. Cost versus value, it's not just about the service. It's the transformation experience. Premium grade vitamins. Not all vitamins and minerals are created equal. Customized formulations ensures that every ingredient plays a role in your recovery. The concierge service, that just means deeper attention to your needs. And let's be real, this is a realistic investment because you get faster recovery that pays for itself with less downtime and discomfort. You are the investment. So when you're choosing Dripping Wellness, you're opting for quality without compromise, decades of experience ensuring you're in the best hands, a recovery journey with peace of mind and unwavering support, and you get to avoid the basic or the unnecessary hospital bills, the hospital visits, the incomplete care. Trust me, with proper support and investment, your body will thank you. Today, we have traveled down the rabbit hole of IV therapy myths and realities, emerging empowered with the knowledge of how we can now supercharge your recovery. Whether you're coming to Miami or somewhere else, remember your transformation journey demands proper preparation, premium support, professional experience, relentless quality, and with over a decade in this space, my passion isn't just about making you look amazing, but ensuring you feel incredible and you heal optimally too. Here's what I would love for you to do. Here's what you should do, especially if you're planning for surgery. Visit thedollhousehq.com. Book your consultation today. Then I want you to text DOLL, DOLL, to 754-305-3408 if you are in Miami, traveling to Miami for all Dripping Wellness services. Join our broader community because I am here to support, educate, and celebrate you every step of the way. Leave me a little drip drip if today's deep dive clarified key aspects of IV therapy for you. Share with a surgery sister or a friend planning their surgery because we're all on this glowing journey together. Always, always, always remember, dolls, proper hydration isn't basic, and neither are you. Keep shining, stay hydrated, and let's meet again inside the dollhouse. Peace.